Hello, good afternoon, and good morning, and good evening, wherever you are listening to me. So, yeah, welcome back to this tutorial once again. Free Graphic Design 5.0, the fifth edition of graphics design. Without wasting much of our time, so last week we discussed about elements of graphic design, and this week, so we are discussing on graphic design layouts. How can we use those elements? How can we maximize maximize those elements? The word layout simply means the arrangement of elements in graphics design. Now, number one element that I want to talk about, the aspect of layout is line. Line is the number one element that I want to talk about. Line in any works is like the mark that connecting two points from one point to another. That is line, whether it is horizontal or vertical lines, whether it is rows or columns. So we are dealing with lines. Now, if you want to make use of lines, now there's something that we should understand. So we should not just use line anyhow we want it. We should make sure that the line that we want to use that it points out something in our design. For example, now we want to make use of line, we want to use to connect one edge to another. So you should know how to make use of it. Then you want to make it to be straight or to bend. So you should know how to make use of line. You should know how to arrange lines in your graphics. A second one is color. Color is an object of chromatic quality. Like I said in our this thing, I said we have two types of colors. I said we have RGB color, then CMYK color. So and then CMYK color. CMYK color. So RGB color is red, green, and black color, which is our primary color in computer. Then CMYK color is cyan, magenta, then yellow, then the constant there is K, which means that is secondary color. Then we also have tertiary color. As I told us in our previous classes that we have tertiary colors. So when you add yellow is secondary color. We now add it to like green. That is tertiary color. So we should know how to make use of color. Uh, you should know how to arrange colors. You put white, then you put any other colors. So colors that does not relate with what you are dealing with, you should not use it. And like I told us, I said we can actually make use of three colors in our designs, if not two, at least three colors. Yes, and I told us that white is like primary color, is default color. I said in graphic design, we don't count white as color. So understand that. So and next thing we discuss is after color. I said we have primary color and secondary color. Next thing is shape. So I've told us something about shape before. I've told us something about shape before. Now I say the shape is contour of a flat object. Shape is the uh, circle or triangle shape. So what I need is to know how to probably I want to make sure I four shapes of that, like rectangle or any circle or any shapes. So the next thing for me is to make sure that the shapes are arranged in order so that it will convey the information that I want to let my audience to see or to know. So if I just make use of shape the way I want it, it might not really convey the main information that I want to convey to my audience. So you should know how to make use of shapes. Then the next one, probably if you are using logo, I mean if you are designing logo or you are designing anything, you should know how to make use of shape. Then grid will help us to align our works. If you want to design any graphics, so once you set up your grids in your left hand and in your right hand, then up, I mean the top and then the bottom, you set your grid so that your word will not exceed the boundary, so that you make your work to be smooth. So understand that it is very important in our work. And another one is typography. So you should know how to make use of text, how to mix of font. So you should know how to arrange font. Now, I was telling my students yesterday, I told them that those that are doing on-site class. So I told them that if you want to make use of fonts, make sure that your font, the main title is very good, so that once they see it, they will understand what you are trying to convey to them. And then at the same thing, if you are using image also, you should know that you should let them know, you should understand that you should know that that image is kind of bold, not that bold, so that you know cover the remaining information, but let it bold so that they will see what you are trying to convey to them. And then we should know the types of text, the type of font that we be using, and the size of our text also is very important in graphic design layouts. Then, like I talk about RGB color, primary color, and secondary colors as as well as well. So we should understand very very well. So now, no, there are two types of digital artwork. We have vector and raster. We have vector and raster. I wrote something here on my ebook. I said vector artwork is infinitely scalable and is common used in logos and architectural drawings, while raster artwork is pixel based. So you know big pixel is part of the unit in design. The size in design. Then raster artwork is pixel based, used primarily with photographs. So that is that about layouts. And before I bring this short lesson or short training to close to an end, let me just give us some graphic design software you can use. Number one, if you are using smartphone for your design, you can make use of Pixel Lab. Pixel Lab, you can download it from your Play Store, Mac OS, or anything. Or if you are using anything, App Store, if you are using what else? What do I call it? Uh, iPhone. Then Pixel Lab, you can make use of Canva. Then you have many apps also, but I will recommend Pixel Lab and Canva, and then Photo Room for background remover. Then if you are using Android also, you can make use of Adobe Illustration also. So Adobe Illustration they have Android based app. Then for laptop or desktop user, you can make use of Corel Draw by downloading Corel Draw from online. So if you need the source code, the site for that, you can just message me on that, on how to download CorelDRAW free. So you make use of it for free. You just download it, then you install it on your laptop or your desktop. Then another one is Adobe Illustrator, then Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign, then and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And then we have there's something I say file formats. I know we have file formats or image formats in graphic design. We have PNG, we have JPEG, we have PDF, SVG, we have GIF, we have many formats for file or for documents in graphic design. Now, so that is that about that. So by next week we are moving to design process. How can I design, or what will I do first to start my design? I pray that the God will help us in Jesus' name. So thank you once again. Try to subscribe to my channel, Austin Concept on Facebook, on YouTube, and subscribe to this channel also on, and then follow us on all our social media and do. So thank you once again. My name is Austin Israel Adegoke. So thank you once again.